So the PS2, it's pretty neat. But that one isn't. I got this one off eBay for 35 bucks. And, no, it didn't come with a cover off. I took it off. But it is a 77K, and it's a slim, which means it sucks. I'm kidding, I actually do like the slims, but it is dirty, and it has another pretty big issue, which is the entire reason why it's even here. So, I'm gonna try to get it turned on. The laser just does this. So now, that is one of two things. Either this laser isn't properly connected, which I wouldn't be surprised if it was sold as not working, or this button is dead. I have 3 lasers. Let's see if any of them do anything. So, unopening these up. I've done this so many goddamn times and it's still kind of annoying. And it's out. I have no idea what I just pushed off the edge. But there it is. This is the thing that makes all of the things on the shiny silver thing into things that this understands. It doesn't work, so it's crap. I've just noticed that that thing that I blew off as a joke was actually very important because it's one of these guards. And, yeah, I kind of need that. Alright, to the PS2 stash. Alright, so after that mess, we have 3 lasers here. No, they are not brand new. I just picked it off the stash. Let's see if they work. Alright, so I have this hooked up to a TV off screen, and 2 games. Now, why is one of them blue? Well, in truth, Sony used mostly DVDs for PS2 games, but some of them came on CDs. But the main reason was to keep backwards compatible with PS1, since every PS1 game is a CD. So they probably also colored them blue just to keep with the tradition of PS1 discs being black. God damn it. But anyway, I have this hooked up to TV off screen. Test 1. Oh no. Now, one of the first questions I have is this laser even properly connected? Because there's a real chance that the ribbon cable might be bad. So for that, we're busting out the multimeter prongs. These basically just make a noise whenever they contact something. So, for example, both of these being ground makes a noise. So, I'm going to use that to see if these pins aren't connected. Actually, there's a very good chance that it won't show anything because I am basically just poking around. And I have no idea if these are actually connected or not. So wait, actually, no, I can't zoom in, but these pins are very slightly off-center from the little adhesive pad. So if I try to realign it, yep, that's more straight. It should, no, not completely kill itself when I plug it in. And instead of actually screwing it in like an idiot, we're going to just see if it even powers on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yep, there it was. Yes, we are doing open heart surgery because this thing is on while I'm messing with it. Like a real intelligent human. And somebody is probably absolutely losing their mind with how those discs are. And trust me, so am I. Move. Alright, so now that we have that, let's try test 1. And reboot. Oh no. It's trying. Oh, there's the red light. but it's not focused on the game at all. It just gave up. Well, at least to rule out that the laser diode might be salvageable with a trick that I'm about to show, let's put in a CD. Oh no. That's a bad sign. Whenever it kind of spins in half steps, that's a bad sign. What the hell? Heard a noise. And then you faded to black. Oh no. Oh, that sounded bad. We have a PS2 logo though. It has stopped spinning, but yes, we have a logo. So that gives me hope because of a little trick that every PS2 laser has, or most lasers actually. On the bottom of every single one of these, there are these two things that kind of look like screws. These are actually potentiometers, and they are labeled DVD and CD. And so what these do is essentially control the output power to the laser diode. Now, is this kind of a brain-dead fix? Yes, because you're essentially running the laser out of spec to try and get it to just brute force whatever it's blocking it. But, does it work? Kinda, but if it works, it works. I'm not going to complain. So, this laser is actually different from some of the other ones we have. It's not like on the PS2 Fat where they were different, just downright models. This one is I think a slightly newer revision. But, same principle, potentiometers for the same thing. Now, we get to the more slightly uninteresting stuff. These measure resistances in ohms, that's what they have. So, busting out the multimeter again, 604 ohms. On the DVD laser and on the CD, actually I just realized I am doing this completely wrong. So, these, let me get this example. These have these little pads here, and I was doing it in the way that I was assuming that the tiny singular pad is up on the top. I have been fixing these for more than a year now. Absolute genius brain. Now the trick is going to be to turn these so that the resistance is lower. Now, ideally, you don't want to turn these too much because then obviously the more you burn out the laser, the less it's going to live. But I just want to see this PS2 working. So, let's see. Alright, so here we go. Flathead screwdriver and... okay, there it is. Turn it. And turn it. Okay. I think I turned the CD laser more than the DVD one. Oops! Okay, now to measure again. 232 ohms. That is very low, but we're going to roll with it. Like, that is concerningly low. That is not supposed to be a dead short. Well, one of them is supposed to be a dead short, but... I'm sorry, did I just increase it? 838 ohms. Okay. Now, I get to go back to reassembling this thing and hopefully not losing any more parts. Quick idiot check. Yep. Saw the laser light up. Okay. Open heart surgery again. Here we go. Get in, you idiot. Alright, there it is. What? Why did I... yes, I'm gonna screw stuff in with a pet. Why? Okay, that's that. Now, let's try again. Oh no. Oh no. Now, I think the main thing we're kind of interested in is, did this fix DVDs? Let's see. Oh no. I think it's doing the exact same thing as before. Oh, no. There it is. It's picked up that it's a DVD. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. It's off screen and it's turned to black. Come on. Ah. Alright. Already tried cleaning it. Let's see if that improved anything. Oh no. Same thing. Alright, this is why we have multiple PS2 lasers. Let's try this one that actually has a sticker on it. Now, I am going to try just putting the laser in without any pot adjustments to see if by some miracle this works and I can just kind of forget that this entire fiasco was because the laser diode was garbage. I didn't even test the lasers. If it doesn't work, we're kind of screwed. It works. Okay, sweet. Let's see. Oh, that is different. There's nothing coming up. Are you kidding me? It's spinning, and I can see the laser light. It's trying. It is trying its best. It really is. You are so close. Come on. Ah. That was probably my finger slipping, but I don't think it was going to even begin to work anyway. Let's try a CD game. Do it. What the hell? Yep. Okay. But this was a lot like the last laser where it could see the games. It tried. I could hear the coil adjust noise, but it wasn't able to actually read anything. So, we're going to try the laser pot trick again. Hopefully it does something. If not, womp womp. And to show how desperate I am getting, I will now adjust these without even looking at a multimeter. So if I drastically overshoot this and it's at like 0 ohms, tough luck, I guess. Alright. That should be good enough. Alright. Take the pots. Damn it. Here we go again. Nope, still nothing. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother with CDs. This is the last laser that could maybe work. So... Alright, I did it. Do it. Does it anything? No, it does not. Nope, it is just completely given up. Okay. Is it at least somewhat salvageable? Like, somewhat. Nope, it is completely given up. Once again, we're effectively performing a craniectomy on this thing. I can't talk. So... I am not even going to measure it. I am just going to be an idiot. Boop. Boop. I lied. I am going to measure it. I'm paranoid enough. Alright. So, somebody out there is probably already screaming, why? Why are you doing this? Why do you even bother? Why don't you just mod this thing? Well, you see, I kinda don't have an SMB share that I can use the network port on, so that's kinda worth. I don't have an MX4 SIO, and the USB 1.1 ports on this thing are so goddamn slow that it's not even worth it. And optical media good, okay? Optical media good. Anyways, enough on that rant. Did this fix anything? It's not even spinning anymore! This is the setup as it stands right now. And... It is currently July 27th. it is probably going to be August 20th by the time the laser gets here, I film the rest of this video, and I finally get something out on this goddamn channel that has no views and nobody cares. Is worth it! It's been well over a week since I started even filming this, but you know what? It's here. Fucking finally. And it looks exactly the same as a PS2 laser. Except solder glob. That little glob is meant as an anti-static thing, but obviously it'll you know, make this not work if I just drop it in right now. So, alright, time to get the soldering iron out. Everyone, please make way for the dollar store soldering iron. Now we have to wait a couple of years for it to heat up, so in the meantime, I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do. The laziest way to test. It's still not fucking hot enough. Alright, you know what? We'll wait a couple of years until it melts. Maybe a few centuries. Maybe even a few millennia. Who knows? Well, you know it's starting to heat up when it smells like burnt. And there it is. It's melting. Woohoo. All the background noise is a disc burn that I started. Anyways, where's the solder glob? Oh, here it is? That's neat. Okay, and I wonder why stuff that I buy doesn't work. Alright, see now, if we can get over the sounds of a disk drive spinning up, because this one's about to spin up too. Huh. Even though the boards are the exact same color, this one has a different style of latch-on connector. Like, neat little difference, I guess. Alright, now to actually install it, make sure that this is pressed upright, because as you'll remember from probably like 2 minutes ago in this video, this caused quite a bit of headaches by not being aligned right. Which would be super cool if it was aligned right and actually worked. Bonk. Click. Alright, before I start screwing things in, I need an idiot test, so let me bust out the AliExpress. Oh, fuck. Let me bust out the AliExpress PS2 cable, which I have now just burnt with my soldering iron. That's great. Alright. Arming the laser. Sweet. Guys, the laser's armed. Guys, I think the laser's broken. Guys, I'm not seeing the laser turn on. Okay, hopefully, once I screw everything in, it'll all be okay. There it is. And yeah, sure, buddy, just don't do this. Kids, whenever you're fixing something, don't play around with it. Actually fix it, for the love of God. Okay. Alright. Laser's being armed. Ah, there it is. Alright, cool. Now, I don't have a video cable connected yet, but, funny thing here, which I cannot capture footage from because I don't have an AV to HDMI thing. Well, I do, but it sucks. and I don't want people to see the most blown out footage known to man. So, off camera screen, you'll just have to take my word for it. Welcome to Jank Central. So, turn it off and grab a video game and another game. You'll see why in a bit. And another game. And no, it wasn't just because all three of these were in the exact same place. There is an actual reason why I grabbed Xenosaga, and that is because it is a dual-layer game. So the thing is, DVDs were obviously limited to 4.7 gigabytes, but they later made dual-layer DVDs which could hold 8.5, which is like about 4.2 gigs per layer. So yes, it's a little bit less than a regular DVD, but the idea is that this is harder for the PS2's laser to read than a standard pressed single layer disc. So it's going to start off with single layer, then go to dual layer, and obviously Tekken, well, it's a CD, and I already explained CDs. Test number 1. Here we go. Yep. Alright, it's properly armed now. Still don't like that noise. But, PS2 logo. Good start. Spins up to Mach 90, as usual. Hey, we have a logo now. Alright, nobody cares about those games unless you're playing Half-Life. But, next up, it's a remake of a game that was already on this console. Or something, I don't know, I haven't played Dot Hack. PS2 logo. Neat. Alright then, rail test. This series is all over the place, but I absolutely love it. PS2 logo as usual. Should probably do this in the dark so the laser's more visible. But PS2 logo spins down. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I really need to re-grease that motor. Good God, it sounds like it's dying. Okay. Okay, neat. So it's fixed. Kinda. And I'll explain what I mean in a bit. So yes, this does work now, obviously. However, one thing that I don't like about the PS2, and in fact a lot of systems, is racism. So, obviously, PS2 has copy protection, but this is a Japanese game. And this is an NTSC console, aka US. What happens when I do the thing? You get a 5-year-old me's nightmares. So, what can you do about it? Well, that's where hacking comes in. So, what this memory card does is essentially trick the PS2 into thinking that it's an update, when in reality, we're just flashing homebrew onto it. So, power off, plug in my period accurate USB, and then here we go. Wow. Alright, so now what? Well, there is a program that somebody developed called Mechapone. Now, the entirety of the PS2's disk drive is handled essentially by a little microcontroller called the Mechapone. excuse the completely fucked up PS2 board here, but I believe... whatever. Yep, there it is. This chip, at least on this junk board, is the Mechacon. And so, what the Mechacon does, and yes, that's what it's called, I'm not calling it because it sounds like a transformer or something. What it does is it regulates the disk drive, like, you know, controlling the speed, the laser, reading everything. It's basically the key to everything else from the processor to the actual... Now the thing is, obviously, the Mechacon has more functions than just do its spin. It also regulates stuff like security, so you can't just burn a disk and then put it on for multiple reasons that I'm not going to get into, but one of those is a region check, and that's where the issue comes in. Obviously, as you just saw, the Mechacon won't accept games from a different region. But if we have one of these newer PS2s, like every PS2 Slim or a 50K Fat model, which is one that I fortunately have, they changed the Mechacon to an ARM chip instead of its own weird dedicated chip. I forget what it was. So, because of that, you can mod it. I'm not going to go into the mess of an exploit. I could. I just don't feel like it. We have lost signal. That is sick. The best part is, I have no idea if that was because my PS2 is just configured, this memory card in a way is configured for component video, and this is through an AV cable, but who knows. I don't know, let's try again. I am trying to do a demo. Please work. Actually, another fun thing I just noticed on this bootleg controller, this doesn't work now. Oh wait, nope, there it is. It does work. It's just very dim. So instead, let's try this. I have no idea what any of this is. Alright, new plan. We are going to just add it to the menu. Because in my infinite wisdom, I guess I never added the thing to the thing that makes the thing do the thing so it can do the thing with the thing. You know what I'm talking about, the thing. So anyways, let's do this. Now hopefully, if I did this right, it'll show up and it won't scream at me. See? There it is. Nice. Installation complete. Enjoy Mechapone. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna drift. Swear to God, if this scratches my disc more than it already has, I'm going to scream. Okay, here we go. Japanese copy of Xenogears. Does this actually only work with free McBoot? Am I just stupid? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but... let's see. Yep. Okay. So I did something wrong. Oh, it's actually doing something. Spun up. Hey, PS2 shows up. I can't move the camera. It is on a really shitty tripod, as you can probably tell. Meep, 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 meep. Hey, it booted. Namco. Kids, this is why you do things right the first time. And don't fuck up like a bumbling idiot. I do want to do another test, which is the PS1 test. Again, God damn it. Now, hopefully, it works. Why didn't I just hit shut off? Okay, let's see. Okay, spun down. The PS1 game should. Spin up. Spun down. Hey, PS1 logo. This is the best video game ever made. Outside of Digital Devil Saga 2 and Xenosaga 3. And you guys cannot convince me otherwise. Now, final test before I close this thing up. Will it work without... Will the exploits still work without anything? Like, no memory cards, no... Nothing hacking related minus, obviously, the Mechacon. Yes, it does. It does still work. Sweet. Enough of the open heart surgery. Alright. That's in there good. You know what? I should really clean this. Alright. You know it's bad when the Q-tip is black. Make sure that's placed well, because if not, it'll give me some headaches. Close it up. And we can start screwing everything back in. Now, before I finally put all the rubber pads in, one last test I need to do is about this little idiot right here. This is essentially just a brake where if you plop this open, it's supposed to stop the disc from spinning. The issue is sometimes this breaks and breaks. This just stops moving out of place when you close the lid. So what this is supposed to do is you push this down, which should move it out of place when you close the lid. So, sanity test time. An actually really good game. And that's my first screw up. I didn't put something in right, and now this doesn't close. God damn, wait. Nope, there it is. Never mind, we're good. Let's see. I can hear it spinning. I want severe nostalgia and, above all, depression. Alright. Neat. Now all that's left to do is clean this up, honestly, and just re-grease the motor, which I didn't do for some reason. But I'll get to it. Alright, to everyone who suffered through this incoherent mess, I don't know when I'll upload next. It is currently August 5th, so expect this video in, like, November. Alright, anyways, but I don't really have an outro, so, bye.